Βάλε ένα καφέ να το πιούμε οι δυο μας, κόπηκε στη μέση κάπου το όνειρό μας. Βάλε ένα καφέ.
Good morning. Kalimera. Today I wanted to make a video about a new recipe I have created for the Greek coffee. So, Greek coffee is a very important part of a Greek person's diet, okay? Every morning, at least 1 cup of double Greek coffee, diplos cafes, Ελληνικός, is very important in the diet. Greek coffee has come to be one of the most healthiest types of coffee in the world. So, today I want to give you a little recipe of mine of a Greek coffee I make every morning that includes as well as reishi powder, cocoa powder, and cinnamon powder or canela, as well as a sweetener which I use. It is honey. I use biologic honey or at least flower honey. If you don't like honey in your coffee, of course you can use sugar. Be mindful of how much sugar you put, because sometimes too sweet takes away the magic. Now, we are going to make a typical Greek coffee, but we're gonna add some of these substances. So, what you need? You need a bricky. I have this little small one which is very good for a single double cup. I add the water. Duh. I put it on this bricky, or whatever. I don't know how to call it in English, but this little gas heater. You need a spoon. A spoon, not the big tablespoon, but like the smaller spoon, okay? So we take the Greek coffee, or you probably heard about it as the Turkish coffee, the Serbian coffee, the Arabic coffee, whatever coffee. It is not a typical type of coffee that you drink like in the Americas and the Francesas, or the Españolas or the Italianos. Most of you guys use one of these, and you can probably do this recipe with the other type of coffee and these other ingredients. So, you know, follow anyways, because you could probably benefit from it either way. Now, we take the coffee. Oh, wait. I need the lighter. So, before we begin, let us come to men's what you need right now in front of you to make this coffee. You need a cup, of course, to drink it. A spoon, this bricky thing, or your stove, the bricky, and water. Greek coffee, Turkish coffee, Serbian or Arabic coffee, whatever you find in front of you. Maybe you don't have this at home, that's okay. Just listen. Now, you need reishi powder. Reishi powder is a biological superfood, okay? It is very good for you. I don't know the properties now, I'll put it in the comments. Now, you need this. After you need cacao powder. I have this cacao powder that probably came from Peru. So try to get South American cacao. Whatever. But you need cacao powder. And then you have the honey, which is your sweetener. Oh, oops, I forgot. You also need the cinnamon powder. You can use a stick if you want. It also works. I think it could be better. Now, we light the fire. I like it this way because it's easier. Excuse me. Don't put the fire too strong, because then you don't want to heat this up too fast, because you want to be able to reach everything on time. Now, I like to make my coffee double Greek coffee. So I take this not tablespoon, but a little smaller spoon, but it's not a teaspoon. So it's a regular spoon, like a regular person's mouth spoon. And you measure at least this, make a little mountain of it, you put it in. Ploops. You take exactly around the same amount, maybe a little less, and you put it in. Klutz. Excellent. Very good. You're doing very good right now. Very good. Very good. You put this aside so you don't put any more. Okay? It will be too much coffee for you and too much kaimaki. You don't want this powder that settles down too much because it's terrible. Unless you want to do some kind of psychic reading, you can do this. Now, you take this reishi powder. I don't put too much because reishi is a bit bitter, so you don't want to put too much inside the coffee. So I put at least a little tip of the spoon, like this big. Okay? Like a little bit. You put it in there. Good. Now the cocoa powder, the same, maybe a little bit more. You don't be scared with cocoa powder. Cocoa powder makes the coffee very smooth and very, very nice. So, I put at least a point like this, if you can see. Zoom. You put that in there. Good, bravo. Telia. Excellent. And then the cinnamon as well. You also put a little tip. Like a little tick. A tick. You know what a tick means? A tick means a lot of things in Greek, so you should know this. Now, I'm gonna put the honey. The honey is the sweetener. So here you will see it all fall down. The coffee falls down. Sometimes the cacao, the reishi, and the cinnamon don't go down with the coffee, so you need to take your spoon, you go in there and you make a nice little mix. Mix it. Very good, very good, very good. Excellent. Now, you kind of make a little spiral on the top. You will see it at the big kind of like a foamy, and then you do the spiral. So now we take the honey. I like to put at least a nice big dollop of the honey. A nice big dollop of the honey will sweeten it right up. So good. You just gently add it into the coffee. Very nice, like this. Make little swirls, and then you turn around. You swirly. Very nice, very nice. I'm being very serious, so I can keep this accent the entire time of the video. I hope I do not offend anyone with my terrible Greek accent. Now, you just mix it all there until you see that there is no more honey in your spoon, on your spoon, in your spoon, at the spoon, whatever. Now, you can add more if you want. I'm gonna add a little bit more because I like it kind of sweet. But honey is a very good sweetener because it really complements the flavors. Sugar can kind of overpower. So be mindful if you use sugar. You can also probably use agave. I've never used agave. But anyways, now we wait until this happens. So we're going to see the coffee very slowly rise up. And that's where we turn it off. You kind of see it as like a diamond shape. Oh, very good, very good. Now I want to thank you all for watching my recipe in Greek coffee. Now we're going to enjoy this cup of coffee together. Alright, now it is time to enjoy the Greek coffee. Let's see how we made it today. It's very nice. It's very nice. You can taste a little bit of the cacao, but very subtly. You cannot really taste the reishi, but that's a good thing. But maybe in the aftertones, when you, have your sip, you can kind of feel this little small bitterness, but not very overwhelming. So that's very nice because you kind of have this sensation of the coffee bitterness, but it's just a little bit heightened because of the reishi powder. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you have made this recipe and you liked it, please tell me so I know that I am being successful. Alright? I would like this to get many views, to inspire many people to be a new Greek in this modern world, because the Greek coffee now can be a superfood. super drink. You don't need any more smoothies, but you need your Greek coffee. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.
Esme su cabriole,